we're in Disney World and we're competing head-to-head in a scavenger hunt all over EPCOT.
I don't know what she's doing. What is her strategy? What's happening here?
Oh my goodness, I'm so silly.
Wow, this game is a disaster. With one of the biggest upsets in AllEars competition history.
What?
EPCOT scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, break.
Right.
Oh, we split. Wow, I was shocked.
Well, I don't know where I'm going right now. Actually, I think I'm gonna follow behind him. I have a row that I like, that I know all of them. So I'm gonna start with that. I know all of those. So if I can get those done quickly, then this doesn't have to turn into a numbers game. Most of the time when we've played scavenger hunts before, you know, the goal is to get 5 across and then the game's over, but we can block each other. So Sage and I are just gonna keep each other updated on what we get, and hopefully he doesn't block me.
Now, it has been a while since we have done a scavenger hunt. Scavenger hunts are my personal favorite because I have a little bit more control of the game, as opposed to where I'm just being blindly led by my game master. And our game master challenges via scavenger hunt, I can see the board. I have an idea of how I want to make my strategy. Now, my strategy is always to go in a straight line. Now, because we just did a Game Master Skyliner Resorts edition, which you can find that on the channel soon. We were by the International Gateway, which is the entrance at the back of the park. Now, my strategy is I'm going to, there's 5 all the way on the right hand side, and the first one I'm gonna hit, I'm gonna go to the America Pavilion, and I'm going to find something that uses forced perspective to make it look small.
Take a minute before we start these and we look at the board and we can kind of make notes and just make sure we're both good to go before that. So I knew that he didn't know the forced perspective one because we were talking about it, not giving away any answers or anything, but sometimes we're like, I don't know what this one is. So I know that he doesn't know that one, but I don't know where he's going right now.
So there are a couple different versions of forced perspective. There is making buildings small in order to make them seem high and large. And then there's the opposite, which is making large buildings, making them look smaller. And in that case, in the American Pavilion, we're looking at this building right here, the American Adventure Building. Now, it looks like 1 story, 2 story, 3 stories. But now by using these giant windows, it's actually forced perspective. This building is actually 5 stories tall and not 3. Now, colonial buildings were never more than 2 or 3 stories high. So to keep it in theme with the American Pavilion, they only kept it 3 stories, but it's actually 5 stories tall. And they just used larger windows, larger doors, larger rooftops in order to make things seem smaller. Boom, done and done. Now we're headed back the way we came, because we're gonna continue to get those, the 5 in a row, hopefully.
Now this one is not in my row, but I'm gonna do it. There's one that says, "Where's Perry the Platypus?" He is back here in the Japan Pavilion. I don't know exactly where he is, but I have an idea-ish. Perry the Platypus is a character from the TV show Phineas and Ferb that used to be on the Disney Channel. They used to have the World Showcase game that you could do here, where you could do it on your phone and you would do little challenges. Now it is changed to DuckTales theme, but it used to be Perry the Platypus. I'm just looking at all the lamps. I know he is here. I've seen a picture. I just need to find the right lamp. There are people sitting in front of the bench, but I found Perry the Platypus, I took a picture of it. He's right there. Cool. So now, while I'm here, we are going to review the menu of a restaurant with a dress code. So I'm here right next to Takumi Te, which is in the Japan Pavilion. It's a very nice restaurant. It does have a dress code, so let's review the menu. This is a very nice restaurant, very expensive. Here's the menu. Got lots of different options. It looks really yummy. If you want to see a full review on this dining experience, we do have one on the channel. Quincy and Breedlove went, and they had a really nice time. And Quincy, I think this is her favorite out of everything that she's done. So go check out that menu. Honestly, some of these I don't know what they all are. It's very fancy. I don't think I'll ever really do this one. It is $250 per person, so very expensive, very nice, but very fine dining. So go check out that review on the channel.
Now I am actually headed back to the International Gateway because all the way down to the corner it says time yourself from one entrance to the park to the other. That's what I'm gonna do, which is gonna take quite a bit of walking. However, that does not mean I can't do other tasks on the way to the front of the park. As long as I'm timing myself from one entrance to the other, I will have completed that box, completed that task. So let's make our way to International Gateway. We'll start the timer, and then we'll keep on going in a straight line.
It's been kind of a minute or so since we've done a scavenger hunt. Our last one that we did was a Game Master scavenger hunt. That was crazy. It combined two of our favorite games to play on the channel. The Game Master challenge, where someone is in the park and they don't know their task that they have to do, and someone on the phone is trying to lead them to the right things, but it also was a scavenger hunt. So the Game Master was having to lead the person and also get 5 in a row. So it was crazy fun, but it took a long time. It was a fun video, but it was kind of a lot. So now we're just back to the regular scavenger hunt. If I'm going towards the row that I am, and if Sage does not block me, I would do 2 in Germany and then go to the land pavilion. But I think in order to trick him, I think I need to do a couple more that are not in my line, because if I only do my line, he's gonna know where I'm trying to go and block me. So that is the key to this strategy, to win a scavenger hunt pretty quickly.
Boom, we have started. Let us begin the journey. The next one I think we can do is kind of a silly one written by Quincy, but we're gonna go tell the Queen about our farm and our woes. Is that what it says?
Also, all of the booths are ready for tomorrow, because the day that we are filming this, tomorrow is the first day of Flower and Garden Festival, which is very exciting. So everybody's getting ready. Everybody's gonna be here tomorrow. It's gonna be super fun. But right now, we are going to check off, is there a teeny tiny festival happening? So that means there's a teeny tiny little town here in the Germany pavilion. It's really cute. I encourage you to come look at it if you never have. But we have to check and see if there's a teeny tiny festival, which means you come over here to the little town square, and sometimes, I guess they won't be up until tomorrow, but on these little tiny flag poles, light poles, they will attach little banners for whatever festival is happening. So tomorrow, on the start of Flower and Garden Festival, there will be a teeny tiny festival happening, but it's not happening right now. So the answer is no. And there's a train. I love Tiny Town.
Your Majesty, listen to the farm. It grows weak. I only hope to harvest the best corn and beans and sugar cane for Her Majesty, but times are hard, and if only I had more shillings, perhaps that would suffice in more growth within the farm to grow proper crops for you and your court. It's been tough. What say you, Your Majesty? Oh, they're raising a cup to me. I think we got the money. We got the money. We're good.
Okay, our next box that we're gonna check off, also in the Germany pavilion, is knock on a hollow wall. So if you come back here to the back of the Germany pavilion, over by Beer Garden and Summerfest, it's actually a hollow wall back here with a giant mural on it. It's actually hollow. Let's see if I can. Yeah, it's actually hollow because there was supposed to be a ride back here in the back of the Germany pavilion. So they, at some point, the original concept of the Germany pavilion, there was going to be a boat ride back here, but then it never ended up coming to be. But the building is still back there. It's just a hollow wall with nothing on the other side of it. So we could have had a boat ride in Germany, and that makes me sad.
we're headed to the seas. We are gonna take some pictures and send them to Emma. Unfortunately, we have to take kind of a long way around because they are currently working on the rest of World Celebration, Community Core Hall and Community Core Plaza, which is gonna be a central location for festivals, some meet and greets, and potentially some live entertainment, which is awesome. Now, if you're noticing a lot of the topiaries, okay, she just got the hollow wall. Oh man, I think she has one more. Oh gosh. Okay, wow, this is a quick game. If you're noticing a lot of the topiaries, it's because Flower and Garden is about to start at the time of filming, which means this video will probably come out after Flower and Garden has started, which also means that there is a full review up on our channel where we try everything, we see everything, we review everything. So definitely, if you're interested in coming to Flower and Garden for 2024, go check out that channel. Hopefully it should give you all the info you need.
Next up, I need to find the color of the feather in German Donald's hat. I don't know where he is, but obviously somewhere in Germany. I thought at first to look on the building somewhere, but now I'm wondering maybe in a shop somewhere.
A lot of people coming out of the seas right now, which means Turtle Talk with Crush probably just let out. Now we're actually gonna go to the back of the Seas with Nemo and Friends because that's where this giant aquarium is. It's actually the second largest in the United States, second to Georgia. But in case you want to skip out on the dark ride because maybe the line is too long, which typically it isn't, but we recently just filmed a video where it was one of the busiest days of the year. And I had to use a lightning lane for it, which is crazy, but it was a 35-minute wait. Wild. But in case you want to skip that line, for some reason you don't love Finding Nemo, you can just head to the back here where you can interact with some fish, some really cool aquarium exhibits, and more than anything, come back here to the manatees, which is Emma's favorite animal here in the aquarium. We're gonna take a picture.
Oh my goodness, I'm so silly. Okay, duh, I just talked about the World Showcase game being changed to DuckTales, and I think that's what this is. So I think Donald is here somewhere outside, but I have to do the game in order to get him to come out. One, I'm in Germany. I don't know what that means. Okay.
All right, with doing tasks and walking from one end to the other and doing tasks, it looks like it's only going to take us almost 19 minutes from one park gate to the other park gate. So that way I don't get in the way of people coming in. I'm going to stop the time right here. 18 minutes, 36 seconds. All right.
There he is. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's red. It's red. Somebody else is playing the game. The feather was red. I got it on camera. Okay, we're gonna stop this. Sorry. This is a really fun game to play, and I encourage you to do it. It's in multiple countries, but we don't have time.
A wild circumstance. Ah! Look who I found.
I'm not even here for filming.
No, you're here for something totally different. Yeah. Did you get the picture?
I did, and I loved it.
Yeah.
I have never been more honored that my connection is with the manatees at EPCOT. That is my legacy, and I'm so proud of what I've created. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Hashtag magical moment. Bye.
Honestly, bye. We're not leaving the Germany pavilion just yet because I need a block stage. There's one square left on his row, and I can do it here right now in Germany. Let's get to salty and sweet snack. So I'm gonna get pretzel bread pudding. Way in the back of the Germany pavilion. Here's where you can grab the pretzel bread pudding. It's amazing.
Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I didn't stop at the maple popcorn stand in Canada for my sweet salty snack to continue to go in a straight line. I was just nervous about making sure I got the manatees and getting to the end of the gate to block off that score, but I need to block her. The only way to do that, I'm gonna have to find a mythical creature to play a guitar. And the only mythical creature that I know plays a guitar is Figment. All right, this is Journey into Imagination. And then this is the queue, the exit queue where you can meet Figment, sometimes meet Joy. It's called ImageWorks. It's basically the gift shop right at the end of Figment, but it also has some fun interactive elements in the back.
That's my pretzel bread pudding, which is a sweet and salty snack. It is typical bread pudding, but it's got nice crunchy savory pretzels as well. So we're gonna dig in. This is a really good snack. It's a nice moist bread pudding, but it's got that crunch from the pretzels and a little crunch on top. It also has really nice caramel sauce from the caramel shop. I just said caramel and caramel in the same sentence, so that's something. But it's very good. We're gonna eat this as quickly as we can, and then, do I only have one more? I can't even remember right now.
As I mentioned, here's where you can meet Joy, and here's where you can meet Figment, but it looks like there's zero line for Figment. Figment is not out yet. Typically there's a line waiting for him. But this is where you can make Figment play the guitar, play the tuba, play a bunch of things. Yeah. It's called Figment's Melody Maker. When you wave your hands in front of it, when you wave your hands in front of this kind of sensor, he plays one little spark in the instrument that he's playing. So right now we've got the upright bass and the guitar. They can go up and down. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Good, let's cross it off the board, and that is a block for Fry. Ha!
All right, okay, so I successfully blocked Sage, and he also successfully blocked me. So now it's an even playing field again. I think right now I have one more than he does, 7-6. So at least we have that, but now I gotta figure out what to do next. We're coming up on Norway. There's one square I can for sure do, and then another square that I can start. So one square on the board says spend 30 seconds trying to spot a hidden sword. I know where it is. It's actually in the back of the Norway pavilion. There's a little waterfall back here, and there's a hidden sword. So we're gonna take 30 seconds to try and spot it. Oh, I think I see it. Is that it? I can't tell. I can't tell if that's it or not. Is it over there on the right side? I know it's back here behind the waterfall. We're gonna sit here for 30 seconds. I think I might see it, but I can't tell for sure. I don't remember if this is a nod to Maelstrom or if it's a remnant from the old World Showcase game. It's one of those two, but we've been here long enough. Task done. Now we can also start the square that says go to a former attraction and share a fun fact. I'm here, Norway Pavilion, Frozen Ever After. It used to be Maelstrom, which was the same, not the same, another general boat ride, more about Norwegian trolls and less magical ice powers. So I never got the chance to ride it, but I hear people say that they miss it. So that was the old attraction. Sharing a fun fact, I'm pretty sure that the ride track is actually the same. They didn't change it, they just rethemed the ride. So, fun fact. And that is one of 3.
I'm gonna head into Journey of Water inspired by Moana, and I'm gonna get hit in the face with some water. Journey of Water inspired by Moana is a walk-through attraction that teaches you a little bit about the water cycle and how water connects us all. Not only is the water cycle connected, but water connects us all. That's something that I find really interesting about the Journey of Water attraction, is that you might have to interact with other guests in order to make certain effects work, because that kind of ties into the whole theme that water connects us, we're all connected. Now, we don't have time to really experience and enjoy all Journey of Water has to offer. We just have to go to the very last scene, the very last area, which is kind of the splash pad play area. Here we go. Ah! Whoa! Oh man, I am soaked, but I did it. Okay, now we've got to go say hi to a Marvel character. Now this has nothing to do with merch because that would be way too easy. After I do it, I'll clear with producers to make sure it's right, but I believe this has to do with the new topiary. The new topiary for Flower and Garden, so we can say hi to this Marvel character.
Okay, I've also been trying to find live entertainment, but they haven't been out when I've been looking. So Mariachi Cobra is not out right now. Maybe the Janitors might be out up at the front. Also, I haven't passed any characters. Snow White was not out when I was leaving Germany. We will see if Donald is around the corner. Oh, there he is. Oh, I think the line's closed. Okay, Donald's line is cut off. He was meeting his last family and he's not coming back for another hour. So it's about to be all the characters' lunch times. So, Mariachi Cobra. Their next time is 1:30, it's 1:11. Maybe I go to Club Cool, try every flavor.
Now, as I mentioned earlier, Flower and Garden is almost upon us. But here is Groot. Groot has a brand new topiary here, right in front of Guardians of the Galaxy and Mission Space. He's got his Greenhouse Mix Volume 1. And from time to time, he does play music, which is super cool. And I love that the inside, the cassette tapes, are like little wooden, they're like little wooden tree trunks with like these sharp, almost like sharp teeth kind of sticking out of them. And the vines are like the ribbon in the cassette tape, which I think is super cool. Did it.
Okay, I just passed Sage. He's going the other way. So I'm assuming that he's trying to go up and down in the middle row, which means he needs to watch live entertainment and see a movie. Now, live entertainment is going to take him a minute because they're not exactly out right now. So I need to use that to my advantage, see if I can get a couple done.
Wow, that's really interesting. Why is Fry going that way? I mean, if she were going to try and block me, she would see a movie or, I don't know, watch some live entertainment. Maybe she's headed towards the Janitors, but I'm kind of in a predicament because all live entertainment, every single one, the mariachi band, the Janitors, and they all start at 1:30, and that's 15 minutes away. If Reflections of China is hopefully it's starting right away, so I'll go in, watch the quick 10-minute movie, come out and see the mariachi band. I mean, then that's the win. But gosh, anything can happen still.
All right, we're about to do another one, former attraction. So over here, we're walking up towards Connections Eatery. This used to be Innoventions. I gotta share a fun fact, which these fun facts are not specific. So can it be any fun fact? Is it a fun fact about myself? Is it a fun fact about Disney World? This is a fun fact that is coming to my head that has nothing to do with this video or even EPCOT or Disney World, but it is a fun fact. So I was at Universal yesterday with Sage and Emma, and of course Universal Studios is based on movies. That is the theme of that park. Islands of Adventure, it's kind of a mix of different things. It doesn't totally make sense to everybody at first glance, but what I learned in my training, because I did used to work at Universal, I was a team member for a summer, they told us in training that Universal Islands of Adventure, everything in that park is based off of written word. So comic books, regular books, Greek mythology, all of it is based off of written word. So there's a fun fact for you. And next, we're gonna go to Club Cool. We're gonna try every flavor. We're gonna rank them. If you didn't know, Club Cool is over here, right next to Creation Shop. You can come in here, and it's basically a Coca-Cola store. You can buy merch, you can purchase certain drinks, but you can also come over here and try samples of sodas from around the world. It's completely free. You just come over here, grab a cup, fill it up. So we're about to try every flavor.
All right, all the way in the temple, there is the Reflections of China, which is about a 10-minute movie. As well as in the temple, you can see Mulan. Mulan is doing a meet and greet in there as well. But Reflections of China is all about discovering ageless beauty. You can see the sights and the sounds of China, from everything to the Great Wall of China to their bustling cities. It's a really unique perspective on China. You can up close and personal look, and it is 360 degrees around you, which is always very cool. Circle vision. Hopefully it's playing right now. Oh no, it's not. See, the next movie is in, does it say 10 minutes? Which means a show just went in.
First up, Moldova. I'm gonna give it a 4. Next up, we got Sprite from Russia. Also gonna give it a 4. China. It doesn't smell great. I don't like that one as much. It smells like barbecue sauce. I'm gonna give it a 2. Next up, Philippines. I'm gonna give it a 3. Dominican Republic. Ooh, this one's good. Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to make sure no one left it. Sorry.
Very tropical flavors. This one I'm going to give it a 4. Next is Madagascar. This one is my favorite. So good. 5. Absolutely a 5. Next, Korea. Appalachia. I like it, but it's not strong enough for me, so I'm giving it a 2. And finally,
I don't know what it is.
the palette cleanser. Beckley.
You don't like it?
0. 0. And I'm getting more Madagascar. Listen, if you're out there and you like Beverly, tell me why, because I don't understand. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna finish out the former attraction one. I'm over here at Connections Cafe, kind of in this general area. Used to be Electric Umbrella. So former attraction. Oh, former attraction. Is a restaurant an attraction? Probably doesn't count.
I just checked. Everything is happening at 1:30. Literally everything. So maybe now is the chance to do something that's like not in my row to kind of throw her off a little bit.
All right, for our third former attraction, I'm standing outside of Mission Space, which now is Mission Space, but it used to be Horizons, one of Breedlove's favorite attractions ever, if not his absolute favorite. So there's that. Fun fact about Horizons, you can still find the logo inside the queue for Mission Space, which is one of the squares on this board, but I don't need to go in that row, so I don't need to do it, but it's here inside. That could be a fun fact. Also give you another fun fact, the planter out front here, Mission Space, still from Horizons. I learned that from Breedlove videos. So, square complete.
This is gonna be interesting. She just did Club Cool, which means she's gonna be right by where the janitors perform. Janitors is they're 3 fake janitors who are actually drummers, and they kill it every time. They're so good. They've been around forever. But they start at 1:30, and the mariachi band starts at 1:30. Now, I'm pretty sure she's gonna sit there and wait for the live entertainment to try and block me, but I'm sitting here watching live entertainment, so it's really which one starts first. Like, who, if either of them are late to set or if they start on time. Hopefully mine starts a little bit early.
Okay, I've got 2 left in my line that I'm going for. So first, we're gonna cruise on the water. We're gonna ride the boat to the back of the World Showcase, and then get lost in the maze in UK. And hopefully, Sage doesn't get his done before we do that. But this might be a close call. Oh, the boat is here. Boat, please wait. Please, hold on. I'm coming.
All right, Mariachi Cobre, again, 1:30. We got 2 minutes until it starts. Come on, man, let's go. Don't be late to set, you guys. You've got people doing scavenger hunts counting on you. We're all waiting for you. All right, here they come, here they come. All right, let's go. Woo! Yeah.
Got dropped off in Mexico. We gotta walk 2 countries over to the UK, where we can get lost in the maze because there is like a hedge maze. That's what it's called. There's one back there in the back of the pavilion. So that's my last task. And I don't know if he's obviously trying to watch a movie. I don't know if he has yet. So this one is going to be a very close call.
I watched live entertainment for 4 minutes, so we can cross that off. But now, my very last box. I don't know what Fry's strategy is. If she can get lost in a maze before I can see the reflections of China, I think she wins. Oh man, I don't know. Come on, China. Reflections of China. Oh no. I think we still have more time until the next show. Ugh.
Oh no, I hit a dead end. I'm lost. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Now go watch a brand new competition, Trivial Pursuit, over at Magic Kingdom. Bye.